Subtracting time. Finally, once you get to the plot and you start plotting on your chart, there's going to be times when you have to add and subtract time, and this small handout kind of gives you an idea of how to do it. When you add and subtract time, remember you're adding hours and minutes. So what we have to do is we have to kind of separate the two. So in these first ones, we're going to be addition. So on this one, simple addition, 43 minutes plus 5 minutes is 48 minutes. 1 hour and 1 hour is 2 hours. And we get over here, we get into this. And what happens is when we add 46 minutes and 43 minutes, 6 and 3 is 9, and 4 and 4 is 8, we have 89 minutes. Well, 89 minutes, we're going to have to we're going to have to take an hour out of that, because you can't say it's 3 hours and 89 minutes. What we're going to do is, an hour is 60 minutes. So what we'll do is, anytime you get anything over 60, we have to subtract 60 from it. So we take this, 89, and subtract 60 from, we get 9 and 2. And that 60 that we subtracted, we'll bring over here and add it to our hours. So what we'll do is we'll go 1 plus 2 is 3 plus 4. This is 4 hours and 29 minutes. You could say, oh, well, it's 3 hours and 89 minutes, but 89 minutes just won't fly. So 4 hours and 29 minutes. In this particular case, we have 8 and 6. So when you start adding up, again, we have no hours, but we want to separate the two. So when we take 8 plus 6, we get 14. So we add a 4 here. We go up 4, 5, 6. So you see it's 64 minutes. So it's over 60, so we're going to subtract 60 from it. 4, and we'll take our hour and put it up here. So it's 1 hour and 4 minutes. So you see what we're doing. When we take the 60 from 64, we take it and place it on the hour side. 6 plus 4 is 10. Carry your 1. 1, 2, 3. This is your minutes. 2 plus 1 is 3. And that's how you just keep on going. You see here, you're going to have 53 minutes plus 41 minutes. You have 3 and 1 is 4. And then you have 5 and 4 is what? 9. Well, it's 94. It's more than 60. So what do we have to do? We have to subtract our 60 from it. We get 34 minutes. And that 60 that we subtracted, we'll take it up and put it over here. It's 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. 4 hours and 34 minutes. And that's how you that's how you add time. Anytime you add time and your minutes get over 60, take that hour and put it over on this side. If you had a thing where you were running and it's 30 minutes and you added another 30 minutes to it, the answer would be 60 minutes. Well, you just simply say 1 hour. For subtraction, it gets a little bit more difficult, because what we're doing is we have to, again, separate the two. We can take 18 minutes from 23 minutes. And what you want to do is, whenever you look at this and you see a bigger number above a smaller number, you can do it. So what we'll do is we'll take 23 minus 18, which gives us 5 minutes. 9 hours from 11 is 2. So that's 2 hours and 5 minutes. Same thing here. We can take 14 from 45. 4, that's 1. That's 3. 6 minus 4 is 2. But then we get to this situation. And this is the one that always catches you. You cannot take 36 minutes from 28 minutes. If you have 28 and you try to take 36, you're going to be in a negative number. So we can't take that. So if you have 36 minutes here and 28, the bigger number is on top, what you have to do is you have to borrow. Well, normally what I'd say is all right, well, let's go over here and borrow 1, but we're not borrowing 1. We're borrowing 60 minutes. This makes this 2 hours, and I add 60 minutes to this. So 60, 70, 80. So this is 88 minutes. So you see what I did was I borrowed 60 minutes, and I added 60 to 28, and I get 88 minutes. Now, I've got a bigger number up here, so I can take 6 from 8 is 2, 3 from 8 is 5. Remember, we don't have 3 here anymore, we have 2. This is 1 hour and 52 minutes. Let's do it again. Number 4, remember, separate. I can't take 49 from 18, so what am I going to do? I'm going to borrow 60 minutes from here, so 14 becomes 13. I add 18 and 60 together, and I get 78. So my 18 now becomes 78 minutes. I can take 49 minutes from 78 minutes. If I take 78 minus 49, I get 29 minutes. And I take 12 hours from 13 hours, I get 1 hour. So that's what you have to kind of watch. When you put your time down, you put your biggest hour on top, your smallest hour on the bottom, but it's the minutes you cannot control. So what you have to do is you have to borrow from the hours category. In this case here, I can't take 56 from 34, so I'm going to borrow an hour. And an hour is 60 minutes. So if I take 1 hour from 18, 18 now becomes 17. And I bring my hour and I take my 60 minutes from here and I add 60 to 34. So 60 plus 34 is 94. So 34 now becomes 94 minutes, and I can take 56 from 94. So if I take 94 minus 56, I have 38 minutes. And now I take 15 from 17, that's 2 hours and 38 minutes. Kind of running along with what you have to remember is you read these as hours and minutes, separate them. And if you get moreover, if you're adding time and your minute becomes larger than 60, take that hour and bring it over here. If you're subtracting and you've got a little bigger number on the bottom than the top number, add 60, take 60 minutes away from the hour and add 60 to this side. And that's where we were for adding and subtracting time.